Yes, I'm a little bit early. I don't think it matters. But I'm gonna wait to do anything, of course. So, I see that we have one person here already. I assume they saw my YouTube video about this broadcast to know that that this was gonna happen. So, I don't like coughing. Yes, this is so working, and I don't want infinite. Yeah, I don't want an infinite loop. I don't even know. This is... Yes, I'm about to start, so... Come on, chat. It's okay, I can see chat on my other monitor, so while I'm playing, if you chat something, I'll be able to see it. It's actually a different computer entirely, so I won't say monitor, but I'll definitely say computer, so... Yeah. Doesn't look like that's gonna load. Verify email. Don't need that. So this is the game in Steam. Here. I'm gonna try not to cough as much, but I feel like it's a curse. The second I started streaming, I just started coughing uncontrollably. So I'm sorry. um yeah, that's a bummer, I guess. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure my stream loaded on the other end over here before I start doing anything. Come on. I really don't like, why does it take forever to load the page? I don't get it. Maybe if I go to oh, it's gonna start playing? No, don't play. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why the chat isn't loading on either of my either of my computers. It was working earlier. I swear. I doubt it's gonna be very chatty over there, but oh, wait. Hi. It's gonna be a test. I'm gonna type hi in. See if that shows up. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It's not gonna show up on my screen, of course, but it showed up on the other one. So that's all that matters, because I'm just gonna be watching from that screen. So let's start being speedy. How about it? But first, I'm actually gonna be recording this for YouTube because I'm gonna be making a review of this game. That's actually an important update that needs to be made to FF Split before I start recording, because I record MP4. So let's let that update really quickly here. Hello, John Wilson 13. I saw that. I did see it, even though it's not showing on my screen. I saw it. So you look like you finished. So let's make sure this is working. That sound means that it is working. Because it used to not work, where sometimes when I started it, it wouldn't go through. So I'm actually not going to record my voice, because it's not important towards the review. So let's get the game running now. And in a second I'll switch. The screen is most definitely gonna just be completely black for a few seconds here, but I'll be switching that in a second. Loud. Alright, that should have fixed it. So you can see the chat, but the stream can't. I can see the chat, but the stream can't. Yes, that's exactly what happens. So yeah. Can you let me know if you can see the game? Here, I'll check myself actually. Oh. I don't think I switched over the thing. So, over the thing. Oh, no, you can see it. You can see it. It'll go black whenever I check to see if it's working. But otherwise, it works. So, did I hit start? No, I didn't. It's important. Alright, so now I'm recording. And now the game's running. Alright. So every journey comes to an end. Unfortunately, I have already finished this game. Of course, I can't do a speed run without having the game finished. Well, you probably could, but it wouldn't be very successful. So what I can do is there's this button right here where if I click on it, I can delete my saved game, which I hate to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. So I guess the game freezes there for a second. I think that's normal. Alright, yep. It's back. Alright, every journey is a series of choices. The first is to begin the journey. Now, I'm not going to be like an epic speedrunner. I'm just going to try doing it as fast as I can. Hopefully before an hour and 29 minutes is up. So if you haven't played this game and you plan on playing this game, I am about to completely ruin it for you, so sorry. But let's see what we can do really early on. Now, this is completely for the speedrunners. Hello, 00 Evan. Because you can just go into here really quickly, and this is a room that will be able to skip me ahead like really far, really quickly. But I can't use that right now because I have to actually get something first. So this game breaks the laws of physics a lot, and the sound effects break reality. Like seagulls, where does that come from? Who knows, but failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress, because if I fall down there, that doesn't mean I failed to progress. Now, your first instinct would be to follow this path, but a quicker way would be to actually stray off the path and go into this complete dark room, which you probably can't see right now, but hello, Superdork. But this brings you to this room, which is great because that gun is the key to this game. Now, there's some really interesting aspects to this game. Do you see this little thing here? If you look into it, from this angle, you'll see that you're not seeing what's in front of it. You're seeing a different place, which, if you actually think about it, is from that angle looking this direction. So if you actually go to that place that this looks like you're looking at, you'll find another one, which you'll see right here. And if you look through this one, you'll see that gun, because it's on the other side, right? Now, if I actually make it so that that is the only thing in my view, that gun room, right? That's the only thing in my view. When I step back, I will actually be in that room. So that blows my mind. Now, this is the Antichamber brick tool. That is an actual legit name for it. What it allows you to do is it allows you to right-click blocks to gather them and click to place them, and they can be used to do crazy stuff like that. Now, I mentioned earlier that, oh, what does it say? If you don't like where you ended up, try doing something else. Okay. Oh, and also, you'll notice that there's this thing. You'll see it a lot. It's really creepy. I don't like it. It creeps me out. But, yeah, you'll see it a lot throughout the game. And, I don't know what it symbolizes, but it's definitely interesting. Now, if we go back to the, Leap of Faith is what it used to be called, but now it's Walk of Faith. You'll notice that actually, if you walk across this, a pathway will appear for you. But that's not what we're concerned about. Right now, we're concerned about staring into this guy's face until he opens up. Yeah, so that'll happen in a few seconds here. When he blinks, because he lost the staring contest, we're allowed to go in here. Patience has its own rewards. That's... Oh, I just love it, because look at that. She's pregnant, and it's patient because she's gonna have a baby. I don't know. It takes a few months. So, now, actually, if I block this off, it allows me to enter this room. Now, to do it, I'm actually gonna block that door open and then grab this cube again. And then grab that so that I can open this door. And that is a way to skip, there's nothing wrong with taking shortcuts. That is an amazing shortcut that brings you to this room a lot easier. Like, way easier than normal. So, basically what this tool does is it allows you to manipulate the cubes in a different way, adding a feature where you can right-click and hold, and it'll allow you to shoot out this laser that picks up the cubes, which all in itself isn't that much different. It makes picking up cubes a little bit easier, but the feature that it really adds is the ability to draw with cubes. Now, if you pick up a bunch of cubes, you'll note that you now have the ability to draw with them. Let me explain that in a second here. If you click and hold, you're able to draw shapes. Now, there's a few interesting aspects to these cubes, actually, where if I was to destroy them, you'll notice that that part dissolved. But the way it works is if you slice it in half, whatever half is shorter will dissolve. And let's say they're equal. Is that equal? Yeah. Then both ends will dissolve. So, that's how that works. Now, there's also another interesting thing, which I'll do over here, where if you draw a hollow square with them, it'll actually fill in the center, which is an ability that not a lot of people notice that they have until pretty late into the game. But since I've played it before, I already know about it. So let's see where we want to go here. I want to get into here to get all these extra cubes, because although I have an infinite supply by drawing hollow squares, it's kind of tedious work to draw a bunch of hollow squares to get what you want. So let's just drill down this cube, and it's actually not a cube, it's a sphere made out of cubes, but it says new skills enable further progress, which is completely true. That's basically Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. Um, Basically what this game's about. Learning about skills that you may have not known that you actually possess. Of course, you may have not known that you possess them. In some cases, you do know. As in my case, knowing everything about this game. Actually, there's some rooms that I actually haven't been to, in the entire time I've played this game. But, now this one says, mastering a skill requires practice, which, I guess you can say we just practiced. Now, this door opens by doing that. Now, I don't really want to go through there because I just opened that door. Because, this is like a, if you've ever played Portal, it's kind of like a material emancipation grill, where it dissolves your cubes when you go through it, so I don't want to go through it. Now this door actually leads into this room, which, may look very familiar. Yeah. And to the exit. No, I'm just kidding. Halfway through is halfway finished, so basically that's saying to me, oh, I'm halfway through the game. And now it looks like it's telling me to go this way, so why deny it? Now this is where it applies the ability to cut things in half, right? So if I was to cut this in half, it would dissolve. Like as you see, it'll dissolve the smaller half, which in this case it's equal, so they both dissolve. Now this room is kind of just a bonus, which you can do if you want. It actually tells you the history of how they decided on the design of the brick tool. So, you know, it's just a cool Easter egg. Now, this is meant to teach you your ability to turn hollow squares into real squares. As you can see with that, you know, fills in this hollow center. But a lot of people don't pick up on that. There's no need to take apart what already works. Now these are a different type of, like, material emancipation grid, just for lack of a better word, where you can actually shoot cubes into it. And if you do so, you can actually pick them up and interact with them. You can't pick them up from inside, but you can pick them up from the outside again if you would like to. Now, you'll see that there's another gun in there, which will require me getting enough cubes to fill this in. And it's quite obvious that this is not enough cubes to fill in all of these places, correct? We only have 2 more, and there's a bunch more on that side. So this is where you're drawing rectangles, or squares. Depends how many cubes you have, to make more cubes. So, like, this is where drawing cubes to make cubes comes in handy, because you need a bunch more than you already have, so you have to make more. Which feels a little bit cheaty to me, but it's completely required, so so I'm sure that's plenty. Alright, and that lets us through. When what you have is not enough, find ways to turn it into more, which we did. Now this is actually really cool. It shows off that thing where if you cut a thing in half, it'll dissolve. But it makes it so you have to time it perfectly so they all dissolve at the same time. Now, to do that, you actually want to, well, first off, I'm gonna pick up some of these cubes, which will regenerate, because some of the cubes force regeneration so that it doesn't break the puzzle. This would be one of them. So the way you want to do this one is you want to connect those 3 like that, but this one, no. This one you want to snake around a tiny bit, just a few. blocks like this. And I believe that's what we need to do to be able to get through this door. Nope, that wasn't right. Now this does take a little bit of thinking here. I'm sure that if we extend these down a bit, I can actually do it by hand, rather than setting a fuse like I did previously. So let's give that a try. Oh, we're out of cubes. Alright, so we'll want to do it in the order that one, and then that one, and then that one. So let's try it. Oh, it didn't dissolve them. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to... Oh, does that not work? Oh, I guess it doesn't. I think it's because I have to, like, go like that. No, how do... I don't know where the halfway mark is, so... It's kind of hard. It, like, forces you to kind of extend them a bit so that you have a halfway mark. So... I guess what we can do is get more cubes. Like this. Pretty simple. And extend it so that the center is more accessible to us. So that one, this one, that one. Man, I suck at this. Alright. Let's try a mathematical approach to this. This is taking more math than I expected. So, if you think about it, this has to go an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to go an additional 8. So, this one doesn't have to go an additional amount. So that means we have to have it 8 away. So why don't... So like if I break it here, then it's 1, 2, 3... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, that's difficult. So we need an extra 8. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And would I break that in the center? Worth a try. Oh, I heard it open for a second there. Let's look at it this time to see what it's doing. Is there a way for me to get more cubes other than... Oh, I need that. I guess this is the easiest way. Getting a little bit slow here. I was doing so well with time. Let's go on this side. Oh, it's... Okay, so... Which one was being slow? Man. Alright. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, let me look at it for reals this time, though. I'm gonna make a rectangle. That's way too big. um, yeah. See, this is what I don't like. Um, about the duplication thingy. That's why it's legit, because some people are just, like me, are just like way too lazy to keep doing this. Now there's actually a gun upgrade that allows you to do this a lot easier, which we'll get into later. Um, Probably my favorite gun upgrade um, to date. To date, but I'm sure that is kind of like a set in stone thing. So, alright, let's test this. If I break it here, do these two end at the same time? Pretty much. So that is good. Now I want to test if I break it here, will these two end at the same time? Oh, okay. They didn't even, this one didn't even start. Alright, so it looks like we want a delay on this one too. Just a tiny one. So, let's collect cubes, and then we can try, well actually I want to try to see if there's a delay between these two. Here, when I have the 8. Um, so what was it? It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just go like that. So it was like, why don't we just try it full scale? Because we can. But this time, we'll have a thing there. Come on! Show me the money! Oh, 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 oh. This thing! This is my least favorite puzzle in the game. It stayed open a little bit longer, though. So this time... Need more cubes. Is that enough? That's definitely enough. Alright. Thinking that actually want to test the new delay for this one. If that was actually an improvement. Yeah, no, that's almost exactly the same time. So it seems like the problem is this one. So let's try that. Oh, that didn't work. I hate how this one's all stubborn. Has to be the one that doesn't work. So I guess let's try that. Alright, so let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think the delay should only be 5 between the long one and the short one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll try connecting it like that. Let's see how that works for us. Ah! That was so close. Alright. That was really close. Alright. I remember taking a long time doing this one. When I originally first played. Let's try that. So that the delay is offset by the closer distance. That can connect. Alright. Oh, it's still a little bit early. I'm actually kind of curious. How exact is that? Actually, what I'm going to do to tell how exact it is I'm going to look at it from the angle where you can see the lights light up on the thing there, on the door. Yeah, that's almost exact. So now I'm curious to try this again, but while looking at the thing. Now, I forgot there's a delay. That we made. Now, actually, what if instead of making it curve like that, we just built that like that? That works, right? So, I'm probably gonna need more cubes in a second here, so let's grab some. Yeah, so why don't we extend that view and just go like that and see how that works. Alright, alright. And now, the final, test here is gonna be this one. And see if I break it here, how close together it is. Alright. The center's there now. But I'm sure if I was to go like that. I don't know. Let's hope this works. Otherwise all that planning. Alright, we'll try having all of them connected and see if that allows me to dissolve this half. I'm actually going to be on this side for this because it might actually work. Alright. Oh, man. I'm raging, everybody. There's another way to get here. It's through there. I'm contemplating just doing it that way. Because it'll work. Jeez, it's been 30 minutes already. I just don't remember how to get there. Jeez. Alright, let's go here. And we'll go this way. Which, you'll note that I can't actually go up the staircase. Yeah. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Sometimes you have just enough to get by. This would not be that case. In this case, we have plenty. Now, I'll open this up and explore. Just so that in the future, I can just teleport here. Right? You know, actually, that might be an important room to go to. It might, allow us to skip a bunch. So why don't we... We'll throw a cube in there. Yeah, no, that won't work. Because we need to get him through there, so we need a different, gun upgrade, so... We'll just wait to do that. Now, this is as easy as just building underneath you. So, appearing walkway! That doesn't need to be there. On some bouncy thing? Old tricks, blah blah blah. It actually says, old skills are useful even after we've learned new ones. And it wants us to go down. Straight down. So why don't we? Let's appease to the, magical arrows of guidance. Some of the only guidance in this game are those arrows. So, savor them. I guess. No, actually, I think this is a really important room to be going to. Basically, how this works is you'll note that as I walk backwards and push this thing, that's going to come down. So, basically, to go up there, we need to have this thing come towards us. And for that to happen, it's as simple as removing that cube. And jumping. Cool. What we've done may impact what's to come next. Yes, exactly. They have a point here, because what happens is quickly you'll note that you're leaving a whole bunch of cubes back there, right? Well, to prevent that, you actually need to hold some doors open with cubes that you've already got. As you can see now, I can hold these doors open. No problemo. And just walk through without having a problem. It just basically allows us to get through and grab this cube. No. I'm stupid. You wanna know why I'm stupid? Because I don't actually need those there anymore. Because now I can go like that. And then just grab them as I go back and open up doors that I left closed. Oh, actually, I didn't think that one through. Alright. Looks like we'll have to restart. Some events happen whether we want them to or not. 21. I don't know what that stands for. 21 minutes played? That would make sense. Fly. Collect cubes. And fly. I am so running out of stuff. Oh, okay. I need to... There's walk. Oh, I always forget about that. Being there, jeez. It, like, is there just to annoy you, basically. No. It has, there's a reason to go down there. Now, I found that this room comes into play, a lot later in the game. Not as in, like, really far late into the game, but I mean, it's going to be very commonly used. Now, this room simply says don't look down, because if you do, the floor disappears. It's a completely pointless room. It doesn't lead anywhere. Now, Logic 101 is something that I should probably consider doing, because it does, Ooh, I'm walking forward without me wanting to. Stop it. Because it does provide access to some other things, I'm pretty sure, that we need. Like, you know, it just has all this simple logic stuff, so that, later on in the game, you can do logic. Yes, leaving stuff behind. We only need 2 cubes here, though, bro. We need these 2 cubes, in a particular order, too. No, actually, I missed one back there. That was stupid of me. Picking up blue cubes, giving out, green ones. Yeah. Pretty sure I left something behind over here or something. No, because I can... Yeah, look, I have to go back here with this cube to hold this door open so that I can grab that cube. There we go. Makes life easier. Whether that is of importance or not is the difference. You technically don't have to do that. I know as a fact you don't have to grab that cube, but as I said, it just makes life easier. That lifts up these doors. So, if we take that out... Alright, so technically we need just these 2, so when I take this out, those 2 are open. And I can just come through here, and I have the 3 required cubes to open this, but as we all know, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to need more. Now, how do I get those? Don't know. Because you need 4 to do the infinite thing. I feel like I left one behind, right? Right? Pretty sure I had 4. I don't know. That opens up that. Not gonna go in there. It's not important towards the finishing of the game. So I think I'm pretty sure I just totally botched up that room, unfortunately. There's another way other than bouncing up and down. You can do it like that, but it's really spammy and loud, and it's kind of annoying. Alright, don't jump. You can stop it with a block. The cake is a lie. Yep, 2 blocks. See? It's not a complete mistake. Oh, okay, so we have another one here. Which... Oh, crap. Well, I guess that's not really necessary anymore. Jump too far. Oh, der. Let's go back there. I am herping a whole crap ton of derp because I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought that I was going to be able to, but instead I avoided a lot of rooms, which is a problem. Yeah, that door opens when you're not looking at it, but when you are. Yeah, these are really cool. So, like, as you can... Oh, I already showed them. But, blue room. Coolness. This is the real way we're supposed to get here, isn't it? Okay. That means I don't need to be here. Taking baby steps. Oh? Yeah, Now, this is interesting, actually. That reacts to your movement, so if I start moving a lot, it'll punch holes in the white and activate lasers there. And the reason why that's bad is because this laser opens that door, but those lasers close it and open the other one. So we want to get through without activating that by simply holding shift to walk. And that brings you back to this. Now this is actually the end of the game, pretty much. Theoretically, it's the end of the game. You just need a specific tool to actually be able to get into that room. Which I happen to know of. So, how you people holding up? Watching the stream. Wait a second. I saw green. Now this maze is really interesting. If I was to go this direction, you'll note that I'm back at the same place and I came from green, but I actually went through here and... Yeah. What you have to do is you have to go towards the color at all times, and you don't want to go towards whiteness, otherwise you'll go back to the beginning, and if you do it right, you'll end up here. If you never stop trying, you'll get there eventually. Now, technically this room is completely pointless because it just leads to this loop area, which actually does lead somewhere, but it leads back to... Whoa, okay. Turn sharpens. It leads back here, so... I came in here, right? And I went to the back immediately. Yeah, I went through there. But, that's interesting, right? There's a moth on my other computer that is, watching that I'm watching the chat with. Just thought I'd let you know. See, another one of those motion things. This one punches out the bridge, if you walk too fast. Aha, here's a room that I need to be in. I didn't get any responses from you guys. How are you holding up? Anything interesting going on in your lives? Wait, did I miss? See, it cuts off the beam so that when we go through, it doesn't deactivate the door. Good, that's good. Oh, I'm here. Okay. I was hoping to speedrun this. Want to know why I was hoping to speedrun it? Because I'm gonna need to edit most of this out, right? So, I'm gonna have to scan through all of this and figure out what parts are gonna be good for the walkthrough. Now, the reason I just duplicated my stuff is so that I have an extra, so that I don't have to leave those in the door to open it. Oh, I was free. Oh, dear, I'm just gonna lose them anyways, so what am I... How are you F equals doing? Sorry, how are you doing? Oh, okay. I'm doing good. You know, I'm still a little bit sick, as I mentioned earlier, but, you know, other than that, I'm able to make videos again, so, that's good. School is annoying as always. Algebra 2, not a good class. So, that is that. Lift me. You know, I forget. I remember going in here a few minutes ago, but I forget what's on the other side. Actually, I can just check here. Oh yeah, I'm here. Missing pieces. Hidden behind glass. Wall without stairs. It went here? Yeah, it did. Okay. Now... actually... I can duplicate these. They didn't expect that. Haha. No, actually, I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. We'll do this later. No, these don't regenerate. Yes, they do. Alright. So this is where cutting stuff in half, or at least cutting out what you don't need, like a perfect doorway for myself, comes in handy. More experience, previous challenges aren't so difficult, I presume. Now, if I extend this out here and then break it, it's actually enough to counteract and open up the entire thing. What does it say? If you're missing information, it's easy to be misled. Entirely. And I'm back here. Now, before though, I actually, haven't gone up here. So that's probably a good step. You know, invisible stairs just open up. What looks out of reach might be only a few steps away. Yep. True dat, bro. Alright. Remember, cutting things in half. If you don't know what you're doing, that could have taken like minutes to figure out how to get through that. I know from experience. Yeah. So this room is really cool looking. I'll give it that, but as of right now, we can't really do much with it. Unfortunately. We can try something. I don't think I'll be able to... Maybe, actually. Let's move this. Yes, so you can move this. Come on. Let me jump on you! Hooah! Hooah! Alright. So yeah, you can get through there. Now... Alright, yeah, this is possible. For me to do now. See, what it wants you to do is it wants you to fill this in a square. It'll fill in the center, and if you fill in the center there, it'll block off the lasers, allowing you to walk through here without closing the door. Now, what do you say? Solving a problem may require using abilities that we didn't realize we had. Exactly. We're here. Interesting. Yeah. Let's see where we can go here. Have I been to blue? Yes, I've been to blue. I haven't been to green, though, it looks like. Oh, too many lasers. Yes, I think this is where we need to go. This is the name of the... Too many lasers is the name of this room. Basically, what you have to do is you have to get through that door on the other side there without activating these lasers, otherwise it'll close. So you activate that to open it, and you don't want to close it. And this is one of the perfect applications of duplication. So you're going to be seeing me drawing rectangles for a few minutes here. That works too, I guess. I'm not going to be literally doing it for minutes, so don't worry. I don't think it's physically possible to beat this game in an hour and 30 minutes. Actually, no, I regret saying that. I watched a video the other day of somebody doing it in 12 minutes, so it's completely possible. Alright. So we want to block off wide enough for us to step through. Wide-wise. And then height-wise, we need to do the same. Which would basically mean all of the lasers except for those. So, the door's still open. Getting to a solution requires cutting out what doesn't work. Sure. Actually, on the other side, I'm starting to hear that black thing that I mentioned. Yeah, it's in here. Ta-da! Told you see him a lot. Yeah, so there we go. There's the, that's how you get to this side. I was wondering. You remember we were on the other side over there a while ago. But yeah, we want that gun. That gun is a lot better than the one we have now. And trust me when I say that. And this wall is here, conveniently enough, so we get to just collect cubes to our heart's content. Now this requires a similar principle to the, actually the one over there that I decided not to do, but this one is quite a lot easier. Basically how these things work, you know, the whole halving principle allows you to actually just draw a line over all of these dots and connect them. Now I actually want to extend this out longer because this side is a bit longer of a hallway than the other one. So let's collect more. And we'll connect. Alright, that's way too long. I regret doing it that long. But basically we just need to counteract the fact that it's a little bit longer of a distance by drawing it out a little bit farther. So... oh, come on. Man. See, because... yeah, why don't we draw it out all the way? See, it's a lot easier to have something that's smaller. And that's why it makes it hard to half that side over here. So, the longer we make it, the fuse, I guess, that's what you can call it. The longer you make the fuse, the easier it is to cut in half. Or at least make a smaller end, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I misaligned that. Alright, and there we go. So now we should just be able to sprint right through here. Yeah? Do you approve? I approve. Brilliant. Alright. Now we have our yellow gun. It works exactly in the same way as the other one, where you can draw the things. But it allows you to do some other interesting things. Like go back to the exit, and we're done with the game. No. Yeah, the farther we explore, the more connected everything becomes. Which is completely true. A little kind direction can get obstacles out of your way. Basically, you middle click, and you're able to direct where your block should go. Which is really cool. And extremely useful at that. And while we're here, it looks as if we're gonna have to do some directing to allow us through here. Now, I'm pretty sure we don't actually have to do this yet, but, yeah. Yeah, you'll see it has 1, and this is actually a part of climbing the tower, which, is a series of levels which get you a new gun, actually. So we're gonna start doing those now, I guess, and we'll come back to this stuff later. But basically, you do level 1, it'll lead you through to level, the solution to get you to level 2. In this case, it is this. So, what we'll want to do is we can, direct the cube through here. Now, of course I could just draw, but that would require more cubes than 1. This just requires 1 to direct it to the thing, so of course this is a lot quicker, though, and easier. So it also works the same way with the cutting in half. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah. It's a little bit more difficult. Alright, just do your thing. I'm gonna cut my way through you. No. You'll note that this is a lot more difficult. I'm not sure why, if it's like a difference with the yellow. Alright, are you just gonna keep doing this forever? Nope, you're back, alright. Oh, you know what I could just do? Yeah. That was probably a lot easier. Some obstacles can be more stubborn than others, for sure. And you'll note you can get back to 1 from here now. But you can also just keep progressing. Now, this one, as I mentioned to you earlier... Hey, look, there's still some green cubes. As I mentioned to you earlier, you can shoot cubes into here, right? And, you know, you can draw and everything. And that's really awesome, because when you're in here, you can actually still direct the cubes. So, that's really useful. And it allows you to get in here and do that. Now, also, it would also allow you to get these cubes outside here, and you can use them, but, this is easier. Yeah, and you'll note that if you do these in succession, you'll just keep going up. If you skip some, if you lead the way, the others will follow. Yeah. You can just keep climbing the tower, and if you look down, you'll actually note that it's back at, or is it up? I don't know, but, if you remember earlier, there was this things on the ground that said up. That's inside of that too. Now, this is called pulling both ways, and it uses the fact that if you pull some blocks away while others are disintegrated, when the other one comes back, everything will be perfectly normal. Huh. With them, at least. Like, I could move that, and this guy will come back, and then it's like, oh, you left me. See? Like, you can just go like that, and that one will stay there. And then with this one, you can do the same thing, and boom, when it comes back, you have all 4 of them activated. It took me a while to figure that out, actually. Splitting up a problem may help you find the answer. 4. Fly. Fly, I prefer to walk. With style. You can actually do this earlier in the game, if you have the green gun, but you can also just do it now. Yeah, so. But if you remember, I actually did come across here earlier, but I couldn't get the blocks into there. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I can get them through. I really like this feature, because it's really cool. It's really pleasing to look at, as well as just to control. 5. What does it say? Problem may not be where you're going, but how to get there. Exactly. And we're back in here, if you remember. And it wants us to go up there now. So, which is simpler to do now, because we can actually manipulate that cube, rather than it just being stationary, correct? So now, instead of having to jump up here and then onto that, we can just move it over to here and jump on it from here. And of course, you can actually use these as elevators, which is really cool, if you're standing on top of it and it's moving. So, cool stuff. Now, this one, you don't even understand how long it took me to do this one. You know, in fact, I don't even think I did it. I'm pretty sure I skipped it. But basically, what you want to, what your goal to do here is you're trying to get the cubes so that, because if you were just to try to split them up and get them on the thing, you don't have enough yet to do it. So what you have to do is you have to make more. Yeah. So, and then you can do that. So, as you can see, this is pretty finicky here. But it's not finicky in a bad way where you like can't control it at all. It's like finicky in a way where it makes sense, right? But you can't you can't do it for the life of you, because it just blows your mind into pieces. Into thick pieces of ribs. Do you like ribs? Answer, please. Do you like ribs? I personally do not like ribs. I'm talking about the animal kind, not human. I love ribs. That is a good answer. I hate ribs. I don't like them. Does that make me mean? Does that make me stupid? I think a lot of people would think that qualifies me as an idiot. You don't like ribs. I don't like ribs. You know, I'm not really a huge, like, meat person in general. I'm subscribing now. Yeah, no, I don't... I eat meat, that's for sure, but, I don't know. There's just some meats that I don't get. Ribs would be one of them. I don't like barbecue sauce, I think, is the problem. Is that weird? To not like barbecue sauce? Oh, broke everything there. Ooh, broke everything again. Alright, let's see if I can not break everything this time. Flurburger, murder burger. The murder burger. Ew. I like burgers. Does that count for anything? Anymore? Who knows? Well, you know, but that's not the point. What did I do a few seconds ago then? Ooh, there we go. That was effective. Please tell me I have enough. If not, I guess it makes up for not liking ribs. Okay, that makes sense. Burgers are legit. They have flavor. I think what I don't like is that just some meat just barely has any like flavor. Maybe I should try like getting a rare steak or something. Because I'm not really a huge fan of steak, but why am I talking about assorted meats? Hello, assorted meatheads. If you know that reference, you are officially one of the coolest people. If not, I'll give you a hint. It relates to something in my video saying that I was going to be streaming. Ooh, that works. I didn't know that. That's cool. Whoa, that broke everything. Alright, I gotta break that one and then that. And then move that. Screwed that up. Move! No. No, break that one first. I did it. Oh, I need a block there. Well, that changes everything. Oh, did that screw up? Did I break one of the blocks? I did. Crap. I definitely don't have enough cubes. That is a known fact now. I'm gonna try to get more without linking up all of the cube chains. Do you like wings? Like chicken wings or buffalo wings or whatever you call them? Okay, I'm done with that. um, it depends. I don't like spiciness. You'll note that I'm a really picky eater. I don't like spicy foods. So, yeah. Let's try going to a different place. Yeah, chicken wings, yeah. I like chicken. Chicken's one of my favorite meats, actually. Because the reason for that is because the taste of it itself, just plain, is really, it's different than just like having some beef. And I like it better. What button is used to draw? You click. You hold down the mouse click. But oh yeah, like if you look here, like look at that. WTF? That's what I'm thinking. You can actually jump through it, and then there's an Easter egg in here. What button is used to draw lines? I already answered that. Sorry, never mind. But what was I saying? Chicken, my favorite meat. There's so many ways to compliment it. Not like, oh hey, you some fly chicken, girl. No, not like that. But there's so many things that you can do to make it taste good. Now, see, look, there's an Easter egg here. Snake. What is this? What is that? Do you have roosters near you? It's a chicken wing place. No, but I have Wingstop. That's the closest chicken place that we have. Not chicken place, wing place. Okay, don't let me walk forward there. Now I can actually manipulate these. This is middle, in case you were wondering, I don't know if you were, but it's middle mouse button to direct cubes. It allows you to do awesome things like make pathways across pits. Whoa, I almost didn't catch up there. See, I skipped 6 and now I'm at 7. See, that's how you do it. Sometimes you need to be carried. Yep. 6 is just really like neededly. Is that a word? Unneededly? I have no clue. It's really unneededly difficult. So I just didn't do it. No, but I don't know. What's the tastiest form of meat I've ever had? Look through there. You're in a new place. Oh, there's the creepy guy. See? There's 2 of them. Who would have thought? Attention to detail can lead to very rewarding outcomes. See, I looked in that and it got me here. Now, I'm gonna go down here. It's gonna say up, right? I can actually use this as an elevator if I just point straight up there to lift me up. But yeah, the tastiest form of meat I've ever had. My mom, she makes some pretty good chicken. I gotta say. You know, it's like a Cuban chicken. You know, it's special. I don't know. She does special things, special Cuban things. That's really weird. But yeah, she does special Cuban things. To it. But no, I don't know if that's the tastiest meat. It's good. I'll give it that. Here, let's direct that. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. Up a bit. So that we hit it. Yep, and fall down, and you'll note that it's different again. What? Let's look at that. Let's see if something happens. But, no, I don't know if that's necessarily the tastiest. Five Guys Burgers and Fries? Their burgers are pretty amazing. I don't have one near me. I also don't have an In-N-Out near me, so that's also depressing. We don't have very much food around us. It's kind of annoying, but, you know, I can't really complain. It's food. What you gonna do? Yes, you agree. Do you agree that have you been to In-N-Out? That's the question, though. Like, is it true that? Well, I've been to both personally, but which one's better? Five Guys or In-N-Out? Hey, we've been here. Oh yeah, I remember now. But yeah, Five Guys or In-N-Out, which one's better? That's an age-old um, controversy. It's like a question that nobody asks because they just know it'll cause a feud. 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 Yeah, feud. It's a word. People say it. It's taking a lot longer than I would have wanted, but screw it. Alright. So now that we've got a cube in each of those places, can now grab that cube. I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to do. Oh, it definitely was not. Crap. Alright, let's come back here. Reset it. Oh, I have 15 minutes. I think I can do it. I doubt I can do it. Oh, okay. I live in Ohio, and we don't have one, but I've been to one. I have a Five Guys down my road. It's Five Guys. We don't have it In-N-Out. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I love Five Guys. I think, personally, my opinion is that it's better. Five Guys, that is. But I've only been to Five Guys once, actually, so it's kind of like one of those things like, oh, you've only been there once, how can you say that it's better? Well, good question. I have no clue. That wasn't me laughing at myself, by the way. That was me coughing, but trying to hold it in. So, yeah. Alright. Alright. Now this time, we're not gonna get that other one. We're just gonna go... We're gonna go all SEAL Team 6 on this one. And just get it in there. Perfect. Now we got the red gun. Best gun in the game. When you can work your way through anything, which is completely true. Because the way this works is you hold down the middle button and hold down right click, you can collect from a distance. Which is really cool. So it'll take the farthest block first and then get the closest one. And the opposite of that, where you can place blocks and it will spread them outwards, which is the best part. The further we get, the less help we need. It's true. Still no exit, but getting to the end requires tying off the loose ends. It brings you here, which I guess is cool, but really what you can do at this point is you can just go straight towards, I forget what, jump too far. You can go straight here, and this is, remember, the end area is here, and what you want to do is actually you want to jump in here and, actually first, sorry, I forgot. First you want to go to, the walking place where you walk. You know the place that says walk? There you go. Here. You want to get across here. This is the way I did it, and I'm sure there's other ways to do it. No, this way. And jump around this corner so you don't fall down that hole. You've got to grab some of these blue things, preferably all of them. Now, let me show you a cool feature. Those extra rooms that I decided not to do were actually to teach, to have you teach yourself how to work this gun, but I already know what I'm doing. So, actually how it works is, if I was to place a bunch, it automatically fills in those holes, so actually if I suck it back in, I have more than before, so if I go back out again, I have a lot more, and then if I suck back in again, boom. Easiest way to duplicate the cubes. So yeah, now you gotta just go to this side and jump down and aim to land in here. Actually, I would have preferred land. No, that's not. Okay, it's fine. We just need to get up there. Of course, the easiest way of doing that would be a cube elevator. Nice and simple. It's 8:23? Really? I've been doing this for over an hour? Crap. Not that that's a bad thing. I love this game, so I can't be really mad for playing it too long. Whoa, moved over to the left there. Wasn't prepared. Alright, keep going. No. Alright. Still a little bit to go. He moved on me. Alright, I'm just gonna place the next few. Yeah. Man, I need to be over there. There we go. Alright. So now, this part is pretty simple. You place a block up there. You spread outwards. You suck that up. And you can just walk right through here. Ta-da! Victory. Some problems can't be solved until you're more experienced. It's 11:23 there, like AM or PM. But anyways, now that I'm in here, I can, get in and out of here, and that is awesome because, you see it, you never get it done, and you walk through here, and the exit is finally open. PM. That's it's a little bit excessive, but thank you for sticking around. And now, this is called the chase, this part. This is the part where you have to epically chase the black cube. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it ends pretty epically. No, I didn't make it. So yes, we're reaching the end of the game, so don't worry about it. So don't worry about sleep deprivation. It's worth it. It's worth staying up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do I? Oh, okay. It actually goes down now. I actually never got to that part, which is a problem. I need it for the review, so I'll go back. No, I didn't make it. Wow. Alright. I know you've seen this before. For one of these is the actual one that we need to look through. Not sure which one it is, though. This one. Okay, there we go. And this point, we get locked in this. And you see the guy escaping, but the interesting part about this glass is, if you're not looking at it, you have the ability to walk right through it. Interesting, huh? There is no glass. And new room. Interesting, huh? That thing, if you look at it, will open up, allowing you to, theoretically, if